Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 48 of Warlocks Play, HBS Battletech with the Urban Warfare expansion. I'm Deacon, I'm your host, and we are in orbit over the Federated Suns planet of Shaun Avon. We traveled a good 36 days between this episode and the last to get to Davian space, where there is a number of uncompleted flashpoints. 4 plus this one, the Davian Alliance flashpoint. I don't know if I have the stomach for right now down in Capellan space, but in Davian space we've got Yang Vertanen's Big Score, The Long Hunt, extracurricular activities, and of course where we are right now, which has the Hearts and Minds flashpoint, which we're going to start. This is a short flashpoint, no consecutive deployments, a uncommon weapon reward, which probably, given how crappy our rolls have been, won't be any worse than what we've got from supposedly better flashpoints and light tonnage requirements. So let's go. Hearts and Minds. High orbit, Shaun Avon. Alexandria Cunningham, Federated Suns Mercenary Liaison. Welcome to Shaun Avon, Commander Rostov. I'm sorry to have dragged you out to such a dreadful system, but necessity compels. As you may know, we are standing in territory that once belonged to the Capella Confederation. Unfortunately, sizable minority of Shaun Avon's population would like nothing better than to return to Liao rule. Of course they would. You annexed their damn planet. Shouldn't you be working on mechs? We saved them from a government that kept them in a state of abject poverty. House Davian brought the people of this system wealth, culture, and opportunity, and repaid our magnanimity with virtual. It's exhausting dealing with these people. Sometimes I wish we could just pack it up and leave. That wouldn't be fair to the majority who see our leadership for the gift it is. How generous of you. As you can see, the political situation in this system is precarious. The ongoing management of Shaun Avon is like a never-ending Hearts and Minds campaign. If our responses are too weak, we lose the confidence of the majority. Too strong, and we run the risk of radicalizing the minority and spurring them to violence. Thus, when a rebel group must be curtailed, a certain degree of deafness is required. And you want us to definitely curtail one of these groups. Only its leadership. Only its leadership. Thaisa Navaja Norcus and her husband Matthias Bishop Crenshaw. They are Liao zealots, veterans of the Prefectorate Guard. Together they oversee Shaun Avon's most dangerous pro-Liao political organization, the Emerald Dawn. From a public relations standpoint, an attack on the Dawn itself would be disastrous. They have too many supporters in the community at large. But if Norcus and Crenshaw could be removed from power swiftly, quietly, and with a low tonnage lance to avoid drawing attention, then the Emerald Dawn could be neutralized. In time, who knows? Perhaps it could even become an asset. Sounds like a tall order. From what you told us, this Emerald Dawn is full of people who hate you. Ordering the deaths of their leaders isn't going to change that. No, but the installation of more sympathetic leadership might. Of course, it will have to happen in just the right way. The performative aspects of the operation will need to be on point. Public relations doesn't factor into your job description, so I'll spare you the details of our outreach plan. But you need to know that when the job is done, I'll be making a public appearance at the combat site. Therefore, it is absolutely imperative that your part of the operation go without a hitch. If you're looking for a guarantee, can't do it. I'm counting on you to compensate for that. On the orders of the royal family, my dropship is loaded and ready to fly. Camera crews are already in position to live broadcast my arrival. If I had a choice in the matter, I wouldn't be doing this. Left to my own devices, I'd leave Shaun Avon without a backward glance. But as I said before, necessity compels. It's as true for the nobility as for anyone else. Good hunting, Commander. Fight with vigilance and skill, and above all, eliminate Crenshaw and Norcus. I cannot stress this firmly enough. They must be dead before I descend on the combat site. I'll keep in touch to the best of my ability, Cunningham out. This seems sticky. I guess we're carrying out assassinations to serve as House Davian's propaganda machine now. Can't say I'm a big fan of the idea. I mean, say what you will about mercenary work, at least it's honest. Getting paid to kill someone and getting paid to kill someone there isn't too much of a difference there, Yang. Sorry. That's right, it is, and that's why we're going to play this like we always do. We accomplish mission, satisfy our client, and get paid. If Lady Cunningham wants to stage a PR exercise in the rubble afterward, that's her business. Back to your stations, everyone. Let's get this job done. So this doesn't look like it's going to be too complicated. 2 skulls. Before we do that, as you can see, our pilots, Dirty and who else? We had Ants. Dirty and Ants are healed up. Our mechs are repaired. We probably have some skill points to distribute.
Orders.
Not for Ants.
Waiting for orders.
Dirty joins the 410 club.
Training complete.
I'm ready.
That's it. Alright, Bravo Lance will take this. Be real easy. Let's go salvage. There we go. A little bit of money. Okay, so Lance Max is 200 and individual mechs are capped out at 55. That's not a problem for us. Dirty in the fire support Centurion. Ants. Backshot. And you know what, Dirty? You're good. I'll put the Rhino in for... Wait, yeah, fire support. And we'll get Razor or Twa? Twa. Back to where we were. Back to the original Bravo Lance now that we've got our fire support guy trained up. Let's see now. No. Yeah, okay. And here we go.
Warriors, prepare for combat.
You can order endangered mech warriors to eject in combat. Their mechs will be recovered as salvage. Or and salvaged afterwards. Yes, I know. Thank you. That was a brutal mission, the last one, I gotta say. Everything that was coming out was super beefy, and we did not get any early lucky anything shots. I mean, that Orion was standing in the water with no cover. Our entire lance shot at it. Called shots, knocked down even, and it still managed to get up and last another turn. Meaning it needed more firepower, and it was able to provide eyes for long-range shooting for the rest of the enemy. So, just right off the bat, that mission did not get off on the right foot.
Command interface initiated.
I didn't notice this was an urban mission, but that's fine. This must be one of the newer flashpoints. I'm picking up sporadic hits on Leopard's sensors, Commander. Lady Cunningham was right. Crenshaw is definitely moving through this AO. Got bodyguards. That is a blackjack. Should be fine. Matthias Bishop Crenshaw, Emerald Dawn ringleader. I don't know who you assholes are, but if you're here on Cunningham's dime, I'd recommend you give my lance a wild berth. If you step within our sensor range, I won't hesitate to mow you down. Cocky son of a bitch. Alright, well,
Finally. Tasteful architecture.
I'm not scared. I think we want to go after these guys first.
Moving out.
Oh yeah.
On it.
Affirmative.
I'm walking here.
Keep your eyes peeled, Commander. This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
I've got something.
Orders. Lifting off.
Hmm. 35 and 20 tons.
I'm receiving you. Moving to position.
That'll do it.
That one less vehicle.
Standing by.
Scanner.
Think I hit something good.
Orders. Locking on target.
Light damage.
Let's get this done, folks.
So we're actually in a decent position. Everybody's in cover. We're definitely out massing what we're going to be facing right here, so...
Commander. On the move. Firing a full salvo.
Yes, Commander.
No, Quackshot. Don't blow up the building. People live there.
Affirmative. Solid connection on that one.
How could you? That'll be the blackjack.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledged. Engaging multiple targets.
This Jenner's taken a lot of abuse.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
Sometimes mechs just don't die fast like you would expect them to. Alright, so 35 tons, 30 there. Plus these guys still aren't dead.
Yes, Commander.
There's some cover for you.
Good to go. Firing. Tango down.
Ready for orders. Got it. One less target.
Good to go. Firing jump jet. Affirmative.
I'm here. Firing all weapons. Damage is light.
Alright, what do we got here? We got a commando and a Jenner and still a 35 ton something down there and 30 tons there. And it looks like the big guy still hasn't shown up yet.
I'm your spaniel. Now let's see how you handle this. I can't take much more of this. Commander? Moving out. Critical hit, Commander.
Commander. Firing jump jet. Smoked one.
There we go. And Ants is last.
Waiting for orders. Jumping. Locked on. Give them everything you've got.
Oh no, not a spider. Wow, how about
Shutting
that?
down. My heat gauge is pegged. Ready for orders.
Ready for orders.
I know who the target I'm going after next is. So I'm doing precision strikes to try and get as many hits as possible and stability damage. There we go. So the Firestarter loses its stability.
Yes, Commander.
And Quackshot and Twa can take better shots at it. This is a strangely difficult mission. Like, these guys are all being tougher than they really ought to be.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Wonder if there's like some unspoken buffs.
Affirmative. Think I hit something good.
Hot damn. Let's do this.
Reporting heavy damage.
Alright, so ants.
Commander. Lifting off. Engaging. Critical hit, Commander.
Where did that Firestarter go? Oh, they're all right there. Okay. Kind of makes me wish I had some AoE weapons now.
I await your command. Got it, Commander. Tango down.
Orders? I copy.
Reporting. Good to go. Firing a full salvo. Reporting critical hit.
Hell yes.
I'm under heavy fire.
Receiving you. Copy that. Engaging target.
Scratch another target.
Mech destroyed.
I can't take much more.
I'm ready.
Good to go. Coordinates received.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Awaiting orders. Target burned. Flattened that one.
Commander? Welcome to my outpost. Solid connection on that one.
Let's hit him hard. Waiting for orders. Coordinates received. Mech warriors, show them what you got.
Mission successful.
Little structural damage on Ant's Hunchback because of heat, but other than that, we're perfectly good. Yes, I'm taking Jenner and Spider Pieces over Blackjack because I know I have a Blackjack. Started with one. Don't know if I have any of these two, or ever did. We're trying to collect ship or mechs for score, so possibly if there are mechs that I didn't have before, we'll get them and get score for them.
That mech you wanted is back online. That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Hearts and Minds 2, High Orbit, Shaunavan. Here it is, Commander, the message that Emerald Dawn tight beamed us from New Wrens. Buckle in, it's kind of a doozy. Hello, Davian Pig. You're a mercenary, I know, but you're taking Cunningham's money. That makes you a little better than a Davian and most definitely a pig. If you're willing to wallow in that woman's shit for a paycheck, you deserve nothing but contempt. I just wanted you to know that while you're killing my husband, my people were out gathering hostages, civilians, captured from the safe zone beyond the conflict space. I'm calling these wretches civilians because that's what Lady Cunningham considers them. Truth is that they're quislings. They turn their backs on their heritage and embrace Davian rule. And I've got nearly 24 of them right in here with me, in the heart of New Wrens. You're after me, I know. There's no sense in murdering my husband and leaving me in place. Well, I want you to know that you can't kill me, not without knocking over an entire building full of people, including the hostages. That won't look good for Lady Cunningham or for her Davian masters. Unless you want to wash your hands in innocent blood, you're going to leave us the hell alone. Fly back to whatever frontier cesspool you crawled out of. Better yet, go crawling to New Avalon and see House Davian will take you. You want to be their creature, show enough conviction to commit to it. Either way, this isn't your fight, not anymore. I've had no luck getting in touch with Lady Cunningham's dropship. I don't know if the Emerald Dawn is jamming our transmission somehow, or if there's something wrong with her dropship's comms. Who knows? Whatever the reason, she isn't picking up, and that means we can't ask her to clarify how she wants us to handle this. And that puts us between a rock and a hard place. If Taza Norcus, what a name, isn't dead before Lady Cunningham's dropship touches down, we're going to be in breach of contract with House Davian. Hell, Norcus may even launch an attack on Cunningham's dropship. Wouldn't put it past her. On the other hand, if Norcus just made it impossible for us to complete our mission without also blowing up a building and killing dozens of innocent civilians. Yeah, it's a shit sandwich, says Yang. I think we all get the picture. So what's the option? What's the choice? We're not blowing up a building full of civilians. That's for sure. Roger that. Lady Cunningham may not like it, but at least her consciences will be clean. I'll get down to the barracks and make sure mech orders are ready to launch. But I think that's going to do it for episode 48. Whatever episode this is. Warlocks play. We'll come back and wrap up this Flashpoint in the next episode. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.